friends, welcome back. So friends, if you're watching us for the first time, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of all the new videos as soon as we upload it. And after watching this video, if you like it, then click the like button and share the video with your friends and family. So today's topic is extra amazing. You've already looked at it, right? Look at his expressions. So the topic is 10 people with superpowers caught on tape. So okay friends, let's get started.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 10 people with superpowers caught on tape. So, we're used to seeing movie characters with superpowers, but it turns out some actual human beings may have superpowers. These are times people with powers have been caught on tape. So let me know what you think about these videos. Are they real? Are they fake? Coming in at number 10 we have Wall Walker. So this video took place in 2016 in America. The video is from a security camera outside of a convenience store. It all looks pretty normal and you can see a homeless guy camping outside the door. That is until one guy walks into the shot. Of course it's nighttime and the store is closed, but for some reason this guy simply walks through the wall. The homeless man is absolutely stunned and the camera even malfunctions. The date seems to flicker between 2016 and 2019, so maybe this guy has electric powers. Another reason why people think he has some telekinetic or electric powers is because the lights inside the store flicker on and off when he goes in there. He then leaves the same way he came in by walking through the wall. The homeless man is stunned and not much is known about this clip. The store owner simply released it and asked people what they thought was going on. Check out the clip and let me know what you think is happening here.
Ooh! Seriously? Wow!
Next up is Halo. So, we all know that angels have halos. Well, it turns out maybe angels aren't the only things with halos. This video was filmed in China during Chinese New Year. A guy is walking along in a hoodie and everything seems pretty normal. That is until a flash of light appears above his head in the shape of a halo. People around him then gasp and point in amazement and try and run after him. However, he then starts running away himself. They try and track him down to see what his deal is and how he's got a halo. But then, all of a sudden, he vanishes into thin air.
Ooh.
And as he vanishes, the same halo from before pops up out of nowhere. The guy was never seen again, and the person filming it is very confused to this day. The guy in the hoodie even seemed to be shocked himself when he first saw the halos. But he clearly has some kind of powers as he disappeared into thin air. Do you think this guy is an angel, or does he have some kind of other superpower? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
That's the guy. Ooh! Started running. Someone's running after him. Ooh! Did you see that?
Next up is mind control. So this video was filmed by a store security guard in Japan. It shows a woman doing a mundane activity like shopping, but she has superpowers. This video may prove that we have superhumans among us. She's walking around doing her shopping normally. All of a sudden she reaches up to grab something from a high shelf, and the back of her hoodie glows. Now you may think maybe she just has a light up hoodie, but then later on in the video she sees the shopping cart almost hit a young girl. However, she stops it simply by moving her hand. She seems to have some kind of telekinetic power as the shopping cart moves with her hand. This really reminds me of the time in Stranger Things when Eleven was messing up that store. What do you think's going on here? Is it just a bunch of coincidences, or is this woman a superhuman? Sure, her hoodie could have had lights in it, but how do you explain the shopping cart? Check out the video and let me know.
Let's see. Oh, that's the... It lighted up. Where is she? Okay. Oh! You see? She did like this. Wow.
Next up is electric hands. So pretty much every superhero knows they have powers. Well, it seems in this video, the girl is simply realizing that she has these powers. A girl and her friend get into an altercation with two men in Thailand. The men are getting very aggressive when all of a sudden, seemingly by instinct, the woman puts her hands out. The men then get slammed into a bus and they run away in confusion and fear. The woman then looks at her own hands in amazement and confusion. She then turns around and a table of a market stall behind her falls down. Everyone then runs away screaming, and the girl even screams herself as she seems so scared. And her friend, who she was defending in the first place, even runs away from her. It really does seem like we just witnessed a superhero realizing her powers. Not much else is known about the video, and all the information is written in Thai. But one thing's for sure, this is one very mysterious and amazing video. Some say it's fake, some say it's definitely real. What do you guys think?
We're getting down a bus.
เขาวิ่งกันอย่างเงี้ยน้องไม่เคยนั่งรถเมล์เหรอสายอื่นน่ะเขาขับดีกว่านี้มารยาทดีกว่านี้รู้ไหมถ้าสายเนี่ยโดนด่าจะไปทั่วบ้านทั่วเมืองแล้วใครคนไหนใครด่าป้าป่ะป้าป่ะน้องป่ะก็ไม่เห็นคนด่าเลยนี่มันหาเรื่องกันชัดเลยอ่ะลูกพี่ไม่ได้อยากจะหาเรื่องหรอกนะแต่แค่อยากจะเตือนไว้ว่าทำงานบริการน่ะก็ต้องใส่ใจผู้โดยสารดิไม่ใช่ขัดเขาว่าทำแท็กซี่เลยไหมมีนะเดี๋ยวเรียกให้เอาป่ะช่วยให้นะน้องนี่พอที่เราอ่ะทำไมนี่เรายังไงก็ว่ามาเรื่องไม่จบสักทีพี่เหมือนกันใครคนขับรถอ่ะขับตามไม่มีมารยาทด้วยซื้อไม่ขับดีมาเหรอโอ้ยโอ้ยได้ไงวะได้ไงวะเฮ้ยพี่เฮ้ยเอ็งทำไรอ่ะฮะเอ็งทำไร
There can't be any tricks in that, can there? People are watching. Second time. Even the girl is scared. Her friend. Ooh.
Next up is Disappearing Man. So this one was filmed in a library in Japan. The man filming and his friend witnessed an altercation, so they went over to check it out. That was when all of a sudden the man in the altercation disappeared. He literally vanishes into thin air. And what's more, his book drops to the ground as he disappears. Everyone crowding around is speechless and looks totally stunned. This was sent into a news company in Japan and they even got witnesses. The witnesses said they had no idea what happened. And so far this man has never been seen again. Do you think this is a real example of a man with teleportation powers? Some have even said this video could be faked. You could do this by pausing the film, having the man walk out of the frame and then playing the film again. However, it doesn't explain how his book dropped out of thin air. And examining this clip in slow-mo, it doesn't seem like any editing has happened whatsoever. Check out the video and let me know your thoughts on this.
Okay. Oh, to show it again, it was too quick.
No, this is the guy.
Oh, this is the guy. No,
Yeah, this guy.
this is the guy. Okay. No, that's the guy. Did you see that? Yeah, actually disappeared and the book fell down. I want to see it again.
Next up is Rickshaw Saver. So in India, one of the main ways to get around is by rickshaw. Well, one night in India at an intersection, a rickshaw and a truck almost collided. In the surveillance video, it looks like the truck is about to hit the rickshaw. But then all of a sudden, there's a flash of light. The rickshaw then appears to end up on the other side of the road and the truck comes to a stop. But by the rickshaw is a mysterious man dressed in dark clothing. The truck driver gets out of his vehicle completely confused as to what just happened. He's thankful the guy's okay, but is very, very confused. And the guy in the rickshaw even looks kind of scared by the guy who just saved his life. This kind of reminds me of the anime Death Note. Any weeaboos out there will know what I'm talking about. But seriously, how did the dark figure know this was going to happen? And how did he manage to teleport the rickshaw away from the truck to save the guy's life? This video is very confusing and scary, but it does show that some people with superpowers seem to be using them for good.
Oh! You see that? And it's there right there. Wow! He's completely just walking away. Oh my god, and he's so scared. He's just sitting there, shocked.
Next up is Water Walker. So this video is very mysterious and unexplained, and it might give you chills. We all know that walking on water is a miracle. Ever since biblical times, it's gone down as one of the most amazing feats anyone could ever do. However, we all know that it's pretty much impossible for the average Joe to do this. Well, one man captured a figure walking across water. The man is a mysterious dark figure who can't really be made out from far away. However, he's clearly walking on water somehow. Some people thought this video was faked, and the guy who made it simply overlaid a guy walking onto some water. However, that doesn't make sense, as the guy approaches some water birds and they fly away. So the guy was clearly there in the video, and this hasn't been edited from what I can see. Do you think this is really a superhuman who can walk on water? Let me know what you think about this very, very mysterious clip.
Is he actually walking? It looks as if that's land and underneath.
There's land underneath.
But we don't know.
Yeah, because you can see the land and other things. Yeah. And most likely it is land, and the water just come up during the tide or something. Yeah, this is most likely land.
No, there are birds also there on the in the water.
Yeah, I mean they're sitting on
No, they're in the middle. See, they're not. It can't be land.
that area is dark.
No, it's in the middle.
Next up is the real Wolverine. So, we all know that superheroes like the Wolverine are fictional. They're in movies and comic books, but they're not a real thing. Well, according to this video, perhaps they're based on a true story. This footage comes from a security camera in a hospital in Russia. The man walks into his doctor's office, hangs up his jacket, and tells her he has a problem. The doctor then says, "Let me see what your problem is." That was when all of a sudden blades come out of the man's hands. The doctor then runs away in horror, screaming in fright. I'm pretty sure doctors aren't supposed to do that when you show them a problem, but I guess this is a rare case. Let's be honest, if you were a doctor and someone came in with these, you would be terrified. The
I
man
would
doesn't
faint.
seem phased at all, as he seems very used to it.
And his,
but the woman's emotions
makeup
just
is also
seem so
same.
real.
No,
She
they're
even
just
starts
showing a
crying.
movie.
How authentic
Sleeping.
do you think this clip is? Is it actually the real-life Wolverine? Or perhaps
No, this
this
is
is
real.
something else, but it
Is it?
definitely does seem real
Yeah,
due to
and
this
he's
woman's
wearing
crazy
similar-
reaction. Or perhaps
Let's
this
see.
is something else, but it definitely does seem real as this woman's reaction is so genuine. Check out the footage and let me know what you think.
It's not the movie, it's real. They show footage.
Спасибо. Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Присаживайтесь.
Мне у вас раздеться можно?
А вы что на стульчик?
He looks exactly like the hero.
Что будем делать?
Маникюр обрезной. Как вас зовут? Замечательно. Если можно перекись приготовим сразу, то мне
Я буду очень хорошо.
Давайте.
Вы что делаете? Что вы делаете?
Next up is Teleporting Girl. This road surveillance video filmed in an unknown country shows something very mysterious. A woman walks out in front of two cars. She goes past one of them, but then it appears the second one is about to hit her. Just as the car is inches away though, she teleports to the other side of the road. This is a very short clip, and there's not much information about this clip online. It was uploaded to LiveLeak by a guy who monitors the security cameras there. He simply said the girl teleported, the person in the car was stunned and waited for a moment, and then they drove off. This was a very close call, but perhaps the girl knew this was going to happen and she was trying out her new power. Could this be someone discovering brand new powers, or maybe just testing out old ones? Could this be someone discovering their new powers like we've already seen in other clips? This video is very unsettling to watch and is very mysterious too. Let me know what you think is going on here.
Ooh. It's kind of like that was so
What
quick.
is over here? There
I
too?
don't know.
This becomes two.
There's something behind her also.
Yeah, there. No, I think some person comes and helps one girl and disappears.
Next up is telekinetic office worker. Do you ever get bored at the office? Well, I can almost guarantee that this office never gets boring. That is because it appears that one woman who works in the office has telekinetic abilities. The video shows a meeting between two women and their male colleague. They're talking as normal when all of a sudden the woman decides to show off a trick. She opens the palm of her hand and then uses her mind to slide her colleague's phone off the table. Her two colleagues are both completely stunned. After that, the woman explains how she did her trick. Now, unfortunately, the security camera didn't have microphones, so we can't know how she did this. But many people online claim she has superpowers. We've already seen a few other people on this list who seem to have telekinetic abilities, so do you think this woman also has that? Other people say it could have been a magnet under the table, and there are other theories. But most people really do think that this woman has telekinetic superpowers. Let me know what you think about this video.
Which one should I be looking at? Oh. She can't have a magnet because both her hands are up.
There could be somebody underneath the table. Or there could be a thread, something.
If they're all together in the trick. But if they're not, and she's the only one, then not possible. Then she has real powers. They don't have a string. See, he lifted it down.
That's the way how he left it.
Amazing is she takes it back from there, from his hand. Then we would believe. That's the problem because you can't hear what they're saying. So friends, wasn't that amazing? But the question is, are they fake or are these real videos? Because with today's technology, I think anything is possible to show a person. But if it is, that would be just amazing. And the best one was where this guy goes to the doctor and then those blades come out from his knuckles. And he even said that a movie is based on it. Maybe they saw this clip and that gave them the idea to make it. Who knows? Who really knows? But all of these were amazing. And one of them was from India, where this guy is driving his rickshaw and then a truck is coming from the other side. And this person from nowhere just comes and moves the rickshaw with his power and saves that man. The rickshawala is amazed, he's in shock, and he just sits there as if numb. And this person, you can't see the face, it looks like they're all in hoodie. And he just quietly walks past by. I mean, this was amazing. I just hope that these are true because then it opens so many windows of thoughts and possibilities. But wow, I loved this. So I wish Rishi would have watched this because he would have been amazed. And I'm sure he would have been looking for things to say this is not possible. Because unless and until he's there and he looks at it really carefully, he's not going to believe it. But amazing video.
Very good video. And it's just nice to see that these kind of videos that give you some kind of hope that some people can develop supernatural powers. They can develop superpowers, some things that a regular person does not have. And in some of them, they show that that person is trying to find out that maybe they have the powers. In some, they are trying out their powers. So a lot of things are happening. But I think many of these can easily be faked.
Yeah,
many of these videos can easily be, many of them, they're not crystal clear. They're very low resolution camera videos. It was not like you take any video, it's crystal clear, but here it's all blurry, out of focus, bad quality. So all that is a common part, right? Not a single video was crystal clear. And okay, somebody can say, nobody was planning on videotaping them. They were coming from CCTV cameras and stuff, surveillance. That's what the quality is. Maybe true, but I think I think most of them can be faked. The one that I thought is difficult to fake it is the Thailand one, in which she just does that and the guy moves and goes
Goes
up.
up.
Right
Yeah.
now, at that time, for that guy to go up, there will have to be something, some kind of pulley or some kind of something to take that kind of weight up.
Up. Yeah.
The tables were okay because anybody could have put something. They can move the cloth, they can have things to pull, they can push it and can fall down. Those are okay. But the fact where she does this and the guy goes back and goes up, and it was very quick, as if she had a lot of force, because it was not slow, quickly. Now when he has to go back, okay, he can act as if he's going back, that is
You can't
okay.
go up in the
Right.
air.
That's the point. And along with the bus going up, right? It was not hanging in the air. He hits the bus and then goes up, right?
No, at one point I think he was also up in the air. There was nothing. You could see space between him and the bus also.
Okay,
I
I
think.
didn't notice. I think
Because then he
hit
comes
the
down
bus.
also.
Yeah, I think he hit the bus and then he goes up. So
I don't know.
in that case, it was not evident what's going on. Yeah, somebody could have put some apparatus, but or people are shooting it in sequences, one sequence like this, and they are bringing the video together. So that can be one thing. Regarding the one of the rickshaw in the India, I mean, there also people can pause the video when the rickshaw is going, the bus is going. At
But
that
these
time,
are not
pause
these.
it.
But these are not cameras that somebody is
No,
recording.
no. So somebody has
These
taken the
are-
recording and then they have changed the recording and uploaded it. So you take that and then you pause it, let this guy go over here and resume it with something. So all these videos, I think, can
What
be-
about that? What about the one where the man is just standing and then he disappears and the book falls down?
Yeah. So that
And they
also-
said they
yeah.
had witnesses who saw it.
Yeah. So I mean that's what I'm saying. That they also said that that's very easy. Somebody can take a shot of a person being there. Suddenly a shot where that.
But
guy's gone
it's
and the
but
book
no.
falls
But
down.
they said that taking a person and then showing in the next shot he's disappeared is easy.
Yeah.
But showing the book being in midair and falling down is not possible. That's what the experts said.
No, I mean, so yeah, I mean, when normally all these tricks are done on a daily basis on the TV. When you see any magical shows, there can be threads. When you take a photograph or take the video, the threads are not visible because of the lighting conditions. So many times the threads are not visible. You just simply can't see the thread, but there is a thread. And when you take a picture, you don't see anything, but there's a thread over there.
What about the cart one, where the girl moves the cart so that it doesn't hit the girl, that little girl that
Yeah,
was in the
so
store.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, there could be somebody on the backside that had a small rope or something and under the wheel, and when she did like this, he pushed it. So there could be lot of people who could be involved in doing this. That's what
I want to believe it's true.
Yeah, it could be true. I mean, I'm not saying it is not true. It could be true, but
What about the person with the halo
But-
and then he just
Yeah.
runs and disappears?
No, I mean that halo thing. It appeared that there was sun or something in the behind or some light.
Sun, it was
And-
night. You
No,
can't have a
yeah,
sun.
so night or maybe there was some kind of light source that came reflected in the camera, because one point I saw it was reflecting in the camera and then so people could
But
be
he
acting.
disappeared and then there was that halo again.
And that was a huge halo. There can't be, halos are normally small around the head, not huge ones. So I think that many of these can be manipulated and created to show that there are superpowers, or there could be some truth in it. We just don't know about it, because people who have the powers, they obviously don't want to come forward, because then the first thing humanity will do is try to destroy them and do experimentation on them. That's the first thing. Anybody who has superpowers, when they are caught, the first thing is do experiments to see what's going on or try to destroy them. So obviously, so that is understandable why somebody who has powers will not come forward. That is true, unless they are so powerful that they feel that nobody can destroy them. So somebody becomes so powerful where they know that humanity in total, even if all humanity attacks on them, nothing is going to happen to them. Even if they explode nuclear weapons on them, nothing is going to happen to them. If they're that strong, then they will probably come forward and say, do what you like. Now I have come to a stage where nobody can simply, it's impossible to
Kill or hurt me.
kill or
yeah.
hurt. But that has not happened so far. And people are still hoping. That's the same thing. People hope that there is going to be some kind of aliens there are some kind of ghosts because people are dying but not really dying. So I mean, these are all theories, and I think unless somebody witnesses it themselves, it is difficult. That too, you have doubts. I mean, one time I was in a store and I just saw somebody walking by in the mirror, but when I looked this side, there was nobody. And I wasn't really. I mean, I saw somebody walk behind in the mirror, and then I looked at them, and there was nothing over there. I thought, how can somebody disappear so fast? And then later I thought that I was too slow. I mean, I was looking. By the time I did, they maybe went down or buzzed by or something. So I was too slow. So many times we see some things that we are not able to logically explain.
And you shared one before also. If you go ahead and watch our other videos, previous videos, I'm not going to tell you what it was exactly, but the mystery was that he saw on the kitchen slab number. What number was it? Do you remember the number?
No, I mean, there was
some kind of number, and it would be there. What, like every time you would go there would be a number on that slab. Don't tell them what it was, but just what it was.
So basically, on the kitchen slab there was some number in blue color, right? And small number, blue color, and looked weird. And I thought nobody has actually written it. That number, who can bring it? So I rubbed it
and
off.
I think you checked with us also.
Yeah, I checked with everyone. Nobody wrote it. So
something.
I just wiped it clean. Then after a few days, again some other number came, and that was a mystery. That how are numbers coming up on the kitchen slab?
Even after he's cleaning them, the next time when he comes back, it's
I
still
have
there.
cleaned it. Again, it comes back, and then
No, you're not going to tell them that.
I'm not going to tell. Then I am really mesmerized, and I this time say, okay, this time I'm going to rub it even stronger to be 100% sure that I'm not going crazy. Then I really make sure it's gone, but it comes back again.
Okay, now you need to stop. And now to watch, find out what it was. Is there somebody in this house who's doing it? Magical power? You need to go back and watch all our videos because we don't know in which one we talked about it. So if you haven't watched it, you need to go ahead and watch all the previous videos. And if you've already watched it, don't disclose the secret with the rest of the people, our YouTube friends. So friends, this was an amazing video, and this, as he's put some doubts in our minds as to whether this is actually true or is it fake. I think we should be looking for more videos on superpowers where humans have it. So keep a lookout. We'll go ahead and watch a few videos, and in that next video which we do on superheroes or humans with superpowers, I should say, I will also share something that has happened to me a couple of times, and you let me know, has it happened to you too, or do I have superpowers? So, okay friends, we'll take your leave and we'll come back again in another video very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.
Oh, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so it notifies you when I put in my new video for you to enjoy. Bye!